Well, do stay with us as we have plenty more coming up for you. Ruth will be here.
Hello there, yes. I'll attempt to put a little cheer into what is basically a very dull and dreary forecast to you in a few minutes.
Ruth, is it going to be a pretty picture for the weather?
Well, it's a good job Lewis had some colours there, because the forecast for the next few days is frankly all very dull, grey and dreary. High pressure dominates, so that's the good news, because that effectively keeps all these nasties out towards the north of the UK. But what it also does is allowing a feed of cloud. However, we've got a more southwesterly airflow, so it is good news temperature-wise. It's going to feel much milder, but just as I said, all very dull and dreary. Here are the details. So it's not exactly seasonal weather. It's not that cool, crisp, bright stuff that we like. But do you know what? It could be an awful lot worse, couldn't it?
It is December, isn't it?
It is. It is indeed.
Thanks, Ruth.
It's all very calm out there at the moment. In fact, there's not really a great deal to say. Not much weather to get through overnight tonight. The winds have already dropped back. We're looking at clear skies for quite some time. Maybe a little bit of cloud bubbling up by the early hours, with temperatures, particularly that little bit further inland, dropping like a stone. So we'll certainly feel a chill here. Cold enough, in fact, for a little bit of grass frost by the early hours of tomorrow morning. The return of some rather dense patches of mist and fog to contend with too. Out towards coastal areas, though, slightly less cold, a little bit more movement of the air as the winds continue out here, but they start to switch to something slightly more southwesterly, and that will have quite an impact on temperatures through tomorrow. Having said that, though, still quite a chilly start to Friday morning, a slow start as well, with that frost lingering, the mist too. But then actually, for much of Wales, lots of blue sky and sunshine. But again, the winds will pick up during the course of the day, blowing further cloud in, and particularly out towards the west, it's going to feel quite dull and dreary into the afternoon. But despite the fact it's going to be breezy, it's a more southwesterly airflow. That means milder air starting to flood in. So numbers-wise, highs of 11 or 12 in Celsius, possibly even milder than that, which is actually several degrees above the average for the time of year. So through Friday night and into the start of the weekend, nothing too troublesome. It should be generally calm and quiet. Again, a little bit milder too. And then Saturday, certainly shaping up to be the better day of the weekend. So if you are heading out, if you've got plans to go Christmas shopping, make them for Saturday, because it's looking generally dry and actually pretty mild too. 11s and 12s, possibly a 13 will be your highs. And then, as I said, we've got a frontal system that could make some progress into northern and central parts as we head into the second part of the weekend. Hello there, very good afternoon to you. Generally calm and quiet out there this afternoon, varying amounts of cloud, but lots of blue sky and sunshine, if a little on the breezy side. Temperature-wise, topping out at around 7 or 8 in Celsius. As we head through this evening and into the overnight period, there'll be varying amounts of cloud, which could well bring a few spots of drizzle, but a generally dry night under clear skies. The temperatures will drop. Cold enough, certainly more sheltered spots for a little bit of grass frost by the early hours of tomorrow morning too. Possibly some low cloud, mist and fog, getting Friday off to quite a slow start, but there'll be lots of blue sky and sunshine, if a little on the breezy side, but temperatures feeling ever so slightly milder. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.